sure you guys hit that subscribe button and like this video because I know you're gonna love it already. So let's be real. Today we are going to be talking about how to cook tilapia. So everyone's always asking me, Stephanie, tilapia stripes, how do we cook them? Well guys, I have the secrets just for you. We're gonna pan fry our tilapia. Basically, I buy my tilapia from Costco's. It's really good quality. When you buy it there, you want to make sure that you get it from certain places, such as Canada, US, or Mexico. If you get it from China, it sometimes comes out bad. So I've had really bad luck with frozen fish from Walmart. At this point in life, we're in the quarantine. You can't be picky with what you get. So I typically buy the fresh ones from Walmart, and I'm sorry, fresh ones from Costco's, but unfortunately they're all out. And once again, like, we're pretty scarce on food, not scarce on food, but you know, there's limited amounts of foods, and depending on when you go, like, there might not be it. So I stocked up on frozen tilapia, and I actually found that it tastes really similar to the fresh one. So pretty much what these come in, let me open it up for you guys. So what I did is I thawed it out, and they come in individual packages of the different little fillets. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open them up, and we're gonna get cooking. So let's get to it. Okay guys, now we have our fish already taken out of the bags, and we're gonna be using my secret ingredient. So I use the Grill Mates roasted garlic and herb. This is my favorite ever, and it tastes delicious. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to set up 3 different pans so I can actually cook faster and be done. It is not a necessity for you to have 3 pans, but yeah, I would recommend it, like how you finish faster. And I'm gonna be using Pam Original Spray. Yeah, so I typically use the one that's olive oil. This one's the canola oil. Once again, you have to deal with what you have to deal, guys. There's nothing out there. There is, but you know, sometimes they don't have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray everything down. And we wait until they kind of turn black, and then that's when we start putting the fish in. One of the reasons why I like my fish from, my tilapia from the areas that I told you about and not from China or Asian countries is because of the farming practices. Places like even Europe, Canada, America, and Mexico, they have really good practices when it comes to feeding their fish and their tilapia and making sure that, you know, they're not just giving them garbage, and they're giving them the foods that they need. And healthy foods, so like that you're not putting toxics and things like that into your system. But you never know what they actually do feed them, but you kind of take it from them. There's articles and things like that you guys can read about. So farm raised is not the worst fishes out there, so there's a big, huge misconception on that. Okay guys, so this is turning black. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting these in. Boom! You hear that? That's the sound you want. Look at that. We are going to, that was all of them. So right there, we have all the fish that came in that bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the seasoning on top, and then once it gets crispy, which I'll show you guys, that's when I turn it. So I use this seasoning only, and I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle it on top. Now I only sprinkle it on one side because honestly it doesn't really need it on both sides. It's perfectly on one because I don't know. You can sprinkle it on both if you want, but I'll pour more later on, so there's really no need. So let's go ahead and get our spatula. And now I know that this one's getting close, but you can tell like right here that it's not cooked yet, but we want that burnt look. You see how it's yellow? You see that? You see that? That's what you want. If it's not yellow, do not flip it. We're gonna flip it one more time too. So this one, let's look. So this one's not as yellow, so we're gonna flip it back around. So like that, it's finished cooking. This heater, this stove right here is actually hotter than the rest. So yeah, now we wait. Yeah.
Hi there. You guys remember to channel?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. And one question for you. What was the link you guys have? I'm sorry.
So it's already brown on this side. So we want to actually turn it back around, and so it can cook. We want to make sure that we actually turn the heat down. So for the heat, I have it on high on all of them, but now that these are pretty toasty on both sides, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat down to maybe like 4, like that the insides can cook. You want the inside to cook right. And then these are gonna take a little bit of a while, so let's give it a minute. Okay guys, so now we're gonna check this. I flipped them a couple times and notice how they're pretty brown, and they're pretty brown on this side too. So now what we need to do is check to see if they're ready. So what I like to do is I just kind of like put them in half, and if they're easy to break, that means that they're ready. So these are ready, this is ready, this is definitely ready. So just like that, I know that they're good. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these deep Tupperwares. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all this off. And I am going to toss it in here. So this is gonna be good for me for less than a week. I eat a lot of tilapia. I typically have 5 ounces of fish per meal. And boom. So what I do is like I just cook enough for however long I want. I typically like to cook for just like 3 or 4 days. If I cook for longer, then what I do is I freeze it. So I leave enough in the fridge for 3 to 4 days, and the rest I leave in the fridge. Or I put into individual Ziploc bags and freeze it up. But this is good for now. So now, this is it. I'm gonna go ahead and let it cool off. And that is the end of the video. So I'm glad, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little clip for you guys on how to cook tilapia. And I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.